Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the Roaringfire Slingshot Tactical Sling Bag, and this is a versatile everyday carry bag designed for durability, organization. As you can see, tons of little pockets in here and flexibility. So yeah, I've been testing it out now for the past few days and I've been pretty impressed with it. And you know, I've got a bunch of bags already and I've reviewed some of them on the channel, but all of them are over 25 liters apart from a couple of hip bags, and I don't have anything in kind of like middle ground area in terms of capacity. So yeah, I just wanted something that was easy to carry around but also practical, allows me to store a camera, other EDC gear as well for day trips. So yeah, ended up reaching out to Roaringfire and they provided me a sample of this bag for review. So let's take a closer look and see whether this bag is worth your money. So this bag measures 38 centimeters by 25 centimeters by 19 centimeters in depth. So yeah, basically offers about 18 liters of storage capacity and it weighs under a kilo, so yeah, 0.85 kilos, and it is a sling bag. So it has this single shoulder strap here, so you can see it makes it very easy to just quickly put it over your shoulder, sling it to the front as well to access your gear in a hurry. And that's one of the main reasons I was attracted to this bag. Just, you know, having that dual strap design with most bags, it's just kind of sometimes a bit clumsy to take it off, especially if you've got a lot of stuff in there and it's heavy. So the Roaringfire Slingshot bag is constructed from 1000D Cordura nylon, so it feels extremely rugged, it's abrasion resistant and water repellent as well. So perfect if you're someone who wants to use this for outdoors as well as just general EDC use. And there is also a wax canvas version of this bag, which some of you may prefer. It's got a more classic look, it's stretchier as well, so you'll be able to squeeze in more gear in all the pockets. That kind of thing will just take a bit of extra capacity, I say, but I did like the added durability of the nylon versions. So Roaringfire are using YKK two-way zippers with these paracord pulls, and they also have double stitching in high stress areas. So for example, this strap here, you can see there's some double stitching and also like this other design, I guess a more reinforced design on the seams as well, double stitching in those high stress areas. You've also got this molly webbing here on the front and the sides, so you can add different accessories bit here as well there. And yeah, as you can see, you can just sort of clip on bits and pieces for easy access and just being able to customize as well. There is also this Velcro panel here on the front for personalization if you want to add name tags or country patches. And yeah, these Velcro patches, patch area anyway, they are also molly zones, so yeah, you can add on other accessories in there if you want. I really like how you can carry this bag in multiple ways, so across your chest, on one shoulder, or even by this reinforced handle here at the top. And not to mention, it also comes with a lifetime warranty. In terms of functionality and use cases, I think this bag works extremely well as an everyday carry bag. So if you're, you know, wanting to comfortably hold different accessories like your phone, wallet, flashlight, power bank, maybe a small laptop in there, even a camera, you know, you can store all that stuff pretty easily. It does expand out a fair bit once you put in all your gear. And I really like this molly system because it allows for expansion with different pouches which you might be able to attach on as well, different accessories, clips, and also, you know, carabiner, and you can also attach some carabiners onto the back here too. So this bag will be pretty good for short hikes, general travel, day trips, that kind of thing. And yeah, just I like how you can have easy access to all your gear without the bulk of a giant backpack. All right, so let's have a look at the general design and the build of this bag. So yeah, on the outside, as you can see, you've got all this molly webbing, which I've attached a few accessories just for the demo, but I probably wouldn't have all of these hanging off, just maybe one or two for easy access. There is this pocket down the front here as well, and if we close that up, there's a secondary pocket on the back, and still additional areas to organize. So there's like a little clip there. You might be able to put like a flashlight in there as well. There's these 3 areas where you could also clip lights in, 3 separate pouches down below as well, and obviously this big one here. And I think what I'm going to use this for is to store some of my art gear, as I'm an artist. I do a bit of sketching, so yeah, just for easy access, being able to grab it out in a hurry. And you've got this additional area on the top as well here, so you can unzip, and as you can see, there's a little mesh pouch and a few other separated areas, so that part here and here. So yeah, if you're traveling, I think this is really going to be great for you to organize all your gear, bits and pieces, into these different pouches, so that you don't basically don't lose anything. And yeah, on the sides you can see there's some more kind of like molly webbing where you can attach things. Let's have a look at this other side. So basically here you can put a water bottle in there. So I actually have my main water bottle, which I chuck in here. It's like this pretty big one. What is it? 750 mils. It's a thermos. So yeah, you can also just zip this up again further to really lock that in so it doesn't move around. You also get this fastener here, so you can clip that on and tighten the bag, especially when you have a lot of gear inside the main compartments. It just keeps it nice and compact. But in order to actually access the main compartment, you do need to take that off. So once you unzip the top area, you can see there's 3 separate pouches there on top. You've got this webbed pouch here at the bottom, another area here at the back that you might be able to store a tablet or something. But yeah, in terms of I've got a 14-inch laptop that's just going to have to go in the main compartment. It's not going to fit in there, but there is a bit of padding on the back, which I like. And this is the carry handle that sits on top of the bag, and the actual part of the handle here at the top is not made of nylon. I'm not sure what it is. It feels a little bit softer, and you can see these reinforced stitching areas as well, just on those high stress zones where you hold the bag. So on the back, you've got this EVA foam padded back panel, breathable mesh. So that is going to improve airflow, just reduce sweating. And yeah, you've also got this concealed carry compartment. So yeah, it works great also for valuables like passports, wallets. And I really like how you've got this bit of elastic webbing on the back of the bag. So what I think I'm going to be doing is using this to store my power bank like this. And this can just sort of hang off the back of my bag when I go for hikes and basically catch a bit of sunlight, charge up my power banks, but I still have access to all my gear here, the panels as well, very easily, or underneath the panels. And also with my sketchbooks, I'll basically be putting those straight into the bag as well. So there's a couple of sketches I did the other day, but I do like to carry around sketchbooks that are a little bit larger and wider, so that I can do those panoramic sort of sketches. And I'll probably fit this one into the back panel like that, the larger sketch pad. But yeah, the smaller one I can probably just put in here actually. Let's have a look. Let's unzip that, chuck that in there. And I've got other gear as well, like I've got my paintbrush kit. It's bloody sealed shut. Comes with a little paintbrush in there, so that's going to be easy to store in there, plus a few additional paintbrushes, so easy to sort of zip that up. And I always like to carry around a little water bottle, or something like this as well, so that I can just dip my paintbrush in as well. So yeah, just being easy to sort of chuck it all in these different pockets, separate them out is good. Also like how on the straps there's just multiple areas that you can attach lights. So I could put one, say, up the top there, front facing, and there are also little pouches here, and there's one here, so you can store some additional things in there too. There's a little buckle down the bottom, so if you want to take the bag off quickly, pop it back on, that's also another option. And depending whether you like to sling the bag over your left or right shoulder, you can attach this carabiner to the left or right side. And there is also a waist strap, which is important if you're maybe running around and you don't want the bag to just move around too much. So yeah, that can be adjustable, though it does look a little bit tight if you ask me. We'll see how it goes outdoors. So in terms of strengths, I really like how durable this bag feels like, and it's made of high quality materials, nylon. It's going to really be quite durable and rugged for outdoor use. And yeah, I like the smooth zippers as well, sturdy stitching throughout the bag. And yeah, also of course like that it's smaller, very easy to carry around, and yeah, just being able to sling it over your shoulder as well as move it around to the front very quickly makes it quite easy to access things in your bag. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I wanted this thing in the first place. I also like all this smart organizational structure. For me, I can be disorganized if I'm not careful, so just having certain pouches for, you know, separating out my art stuff. Maybe I've got some EDC gear in there, and maybe I have my computer and my not laptop, but my camera in there. You know, that makes it a lot easier and more efficient for me to access and find my belongings. And also really like the value for price ratio of this bag. It is definitely priced more competitively than some other high priced sling bags out there, and it does come with a lifetime warranty. So in terms of things that I didn't like or maybe unsure of, this single sling shoulder strap might become uncomfortable during long wear if you're, you know, just packing a lot of stuff in there. Can see maybe, you know, 12 plus kilos, it could get a little bit stressful, strenuous on one shoulder. I'm not sure. We'll just see how it goes. But I do like that the strap itself is pretty big. That seems to distribute a lot of weight across your body. The second consideration is that this bag is water resistant. It's not waterproof. So yeah, in heavy rain or if you submerge this bag in water, your contents are probably going to get wet. Finally, the pockets are pretty tight, so if you are carrying around pretty bulky sort of gear, yeah, you probably want to get a larger kind of bag. But if you're like me and you want to go on like a bare bones kind of thing, you can put a water bottle in there, maybe some food, laptop, pretty much all your essentials. I think this is perfect for a smaller backpack. Overall, the Roaringfire Slingshot Bag hits a sweet spot between tactical performance and everyday practicality. And for me, it's perfect because I'm a photographer and artist, and I like to carry around my camera, sketchbook, and other EDC gear with me when I go for hikes or walks. So yeah, this is ideal if you're an EDC user, commuter, traveler, maybe like a day hiker as well. It does offer this nice compact design with serious storage and build quality. So yeah, if you're interested in getting one, I'll leave a link down below in the video description with a special discount voucher. If you have questions as well, just let me know down below in the comments and I will get back to you. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, click the like button and share it with someone who might be interested. This helps me to get my channel out to more people. And if you want to see more reviews, make sure you subscribe. Hey guys, today I'm out with the Roaringfire Tactical Sling Bag, and I'm just going to show you how I put it on and just a few different ways that you can, yeah, essentially attach it or carry it basically. And yeah, these are some of my lights that I have in here, but again, you know, you can also add these lights or anything else really to this concealed carry pocket, or just yeah, I guess some of your valuables as well. So I'll keep that light in there just to kind of demonstrate, yeah, I guess bringing it around. So I've got this strap and I've got like a pretty heavy jacket on at the moment. This is basically a motorcycle jacket, so there's bits of armor, bits and pieces in there. Very easy to sling the bag on, move it over to the side like this, and therefore you have access to that pocket. Okay, actually the bag's a little bit tight at the moment, but yeah, you can loosen that strap. But yeah, allows you access to that pocket. So I mean, if you're traveling or something and maybe you've got your passport or something in here, it's pretty easy. You can sling that bag over like that, quickly bring it across over to access your
belongings, important belongings in there. Also, what I like is that this little pouches here as well, so you can put your drink bottle in there, quickly access it, sling it back over to the back, move it over like this. So it just makes it really easy, because I know when you have a proper backpack on, you're kind of fiddling around with the straps, moving it across, and you've got to put the other strap back on. Take just a little bit of extra time, and yeah, this just feels pretty natural. Of course, you can access all the other pockets and stuff like that as well, and you can still access the main pockets. And while the light is actually, not the light, but the bag is actually on, like this, you can go ahead and attach a light onto the front. So I've got this clip light here, the SoFern, yeah, basically the SoFern clip light, and yeah, you can see, activate it, oops, wrong button, and activate the side one like that. So you kind of walk around like this as well. Might need to adjust the strap a little bit so that it sits properly, but I think that's really cool. It sits onto these molly areas, quite a few different areas. There's even a bit here that you can attach as well. This is actually a small pocket, so if you've got some important bits and pieces that you want to keep in here right in front of you, don't know what you might want to put in there, that's a little, yeah, little pocket. So a few more attachment points there on the shoulder. Now you can also grab it around and attach it this way as like a kind of chest pack. Again, like, it does look a little bit difficult to do because I've got this big jacket on, but it's just to highlight if you've got yeah, like a larger jacket or kind of thicker clothing. It makes it still pretty easy to move around. If you're using a normal jacket or something like that, it's going to be even easier. But let me think, what else can you do as well? I'll just pop this light back to the side. But yeah, I mean, sometimes when you're traveling, of course, some areas you might want to obviously have the bag on you at the front, so you can keep an eye on, you know, keep an eye on the thing. But yeah, you've also got a couple other ways you can carry it. So you've got this little handle up the top as well. Not sure what it is. It could be neoprene, but it's not the same material as the rest of the bag, that 1000D Cordura. And this little thing here on the side, now I'm not actually sure whether it's a waistband or not, because trying to use it on myself, it just isn't long enough to use as a waistband. So I would probably just use this as a, I don't know, something maybe carry or hook the bag on. And depending on whether you want to sling this bag over your right or the left shoulder, you can use this, remove this carabiner here, shift it over to this other side as well. I like it over my right shoulder, so I'll leave it over on that side. And another cool thing as well is that if you've got the bag on like that and you want to take the bag off in a hurry, you can just do this. So disassemble it and basically clip it back on straight away. You've got this kind of rotating area here as well, so it doesn't really matter which way you attach it on. Just flip around the right way. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's somewhere in the middle of a backpack and a hip bag, I suppose. So 18 litres, I think it's still enough. I'm going to be doing a bit of grocery shopping actually in a moment, so you know, having a bit of extra room in there will be good. But it is very, very easy, natural to carry around.